Hello there, YouTube. Today I would like to do another Spiral Abyss 3.8. Today I'm gonna do a full guide for all the chambers. So sit back, relax, let's go. We're gonna do both chambers doing Hybrid Bloom, but my Raiden is actually just a crit damage build. Kazuha, of course, here for the crowd control. It works really well with all these warps. Komi for the healing, applying Hydro. And Dendro Traveler is actually not bad. With some energy recharge, you can consistently burst with Raiden. For the final wave, ideally we wanna take out the Rift Hounds first to avoid the corrosion. And then we can destroy the Abyss Lecter's shield using Hydro. I'm saving Kokomi burst so that we can take care of that shield faster. The Abyss Lecter will also spawn some Drake Fire Furnace. This will cast random fire underneath your characters. And it will only stop once that furnace is destroyed. So make sure you destroy all those furnaces because it's gonna deal a lot of damage to the Abyss Lecter's shield. Chamber 1 second half is pretty straightforward with these primal constructs. Ideally we want to use catalyzed reactions, but using electro attacks and Hybrid Blooms is already very strong. We don't really need catalyze or quicken. For the second wave of these enemies, you can go to the edge of the room so that both the bishop hatchlings will follow you. Just be careful to avoid the attack so that you don't lose the energy. Finally, in the last wave, you can try to focus your attacks on the Thunder Helm Lava Chair so that you can avoid the electro charge reactions. But these villagers are also very tanky. Basically just trust the process and let the Hybrid Bloom do the work. My Yelan is full HP build. Mahida and Cookie is full EM build. Does the job. In the first wave, you can prioritize on taking out the Fatui skirmishers first, so they can back off in the center or so. And the desert Clearwater enemies will approach you. Of course you can use animal skills to gather all the enemies in one area. I messed up quite a bit here, not sure what I'm doing. I tried to gather that guy with Kazuha, but didn't really work. Finally come to my senses and used Kokomi to break his shield. For the second wave, you can approach the Shadowy Husk Defender so that the rest of the enemies will approach you. Of course, avoid using shield to prevent them from generating their own shield. The Rope Breaker Axe will sometimes spawn a massive frontal shield that will block all damages. so make sure to not deploy abilities in front of the shield while this is in effect. To damage the Black Serpent Knight, simply just run and go behind it to damage it instead. At the beginning of the combat, do not attack the boss with your strongest moves, as it would take some time to charge up. The boss will eventually go invisible after a few seconds. When the boss becomes invisible, you can look for the invisible enemy and use any quicken reaction to quickly immobilize it. If you have no Dendro characters on the team, you can also destroy it with the electro attacks. The Asimon boss go invisible for too long, it will launch a burst of energy that dealing a huge amount of damage, so make sure that doesn't happen. Again, you can always take away its invisibility by taking out the components using electro attacks or catalyzed reactions. In the first wave, you can take out the Aramite Day Thunder first, as the Desert Clearwater will approach you. In the second wave, you can go to the back of the Mirror Maiden by facing the Scorching Lore Master, so that the former will back off and go near the ladder. You can focus on taking out the Lore Master and his summon to minimize the damage taken. The water drop can deal significant damage. The Mirror Maiden can lock you in place and fires homing attacks at you, which are very dangerous when you are trapped. Try to avoid the baptismal bishop attacks to prevent your character's energy from reducing. If you cannot dodge just like me, then you can always restart Chamber 1 and 2 just to get full energy on your characters so that you can beat those pretty easily. Make sure to defeat them almost at the same time, as they have the ability to revive themselves in a short time after getting knocked out. That's it for this Abyss. I wish you best of luck. Let me know if you have any comments I can help. Bye.